Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, I don't know whether you saw the latest news regarding CDF OGOLLA's death, the probe around CDF OGOLLA's death.
I have full confidence that General Omenda and the team he has appointed.
Military says that as at Friday 24th May 2024, the investigating team had interviewed the following.
If you had not seen that report, then there seems to be something regarded as a breakthrough as investigations try to unearth the possible reasons why the chopper that was carrying Francis Ogolla crashed. According to a report that was covered by NTV, and NTV shared a post, it shared a post regarding this revelation, and I want to take you through this post and just a minute. So NTV Kenya says, the military says that the investigating team had interviewed the Kenya Air Force Huawei pilots who had previously flown the aircraft, the two survivors, witnesses at the crash site, as well as first responders on that fateful day. So this post was shared on 26th May at around 10 p.m. So I want us to, talk about these posts, because there is somewhere that it talks about that this report might not be unveiled to the people. So before you go further on this report, please like this video. Please don't forget to like this video. And you can subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed before. And to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. The chopper crash. Mind you, one of the requirements of the leaders in Azimio was that this report was to be unveiled to the people once the conclusions have been done.
But even though it is an accident, in this region we have had many such accidents. And we have also had assassination of leaders from this region. So when such things happen, we are a bit suspicious, not because of anything, but we want to know the truth.
Everybody seems to be waiting for this report. So the fact that it's alleged that the report might not be unveiled to the people, according to a report that was run in NTV, because it said the outcome of the inquiry may not be made public, probing General Ogolla chopper crash. Last 2 weeks ago, I think, 1 week or 2 weeks ago, this crash of Iranian President Raisi also shocked the world, just like this crash of Ogolla shocked the world. So again, the problem here is that chopper of Iran is believed to be American-made, and the chopper that Ogolla used is also believed to be American-made. So that is a similarity between these two. So the question here is this probe going to give us the picture we've always wanted? I mean, Kenyans, of course, want answers as much as every other person, in the world want to know why the CDF had to, the chopper had to crash. 1, 2, Kenyans also have answers why there was no escort for, the CDF's chopper, because what people have been thinking is that the CDF is a shadow president. Especially, I was going through a certain article about the CDF, and it is alleged that the CDF is the shadow president, that if the president is not in the country, the CDF should be in charge of some of those issues and should be given some high-level treatment. So in this analysis and the report that is supposed to be unveiled, because it's alleged that there are so many good progress which have been made to try to unearth this possible crash that took place that shocked so many people. So if that report will not be unveiled, most likely from what NTV has said, if that report will not be unveiled, what is likely to happen? Of course, If you look at the history of Kenya, there have been so many, deaths. Just like Oburu Odinga said during the burial ceremony of OGOLLA, and he said that there have been so many deaths. Some have been linked to assassination, by of those leaders. So he talked about even this OGOLLA death. He suspects that it was an assassination on his life. So that's why he was thinking that the best thing to be done here, ladies and gentlemen, is for thorough investigation, thorough audit onto this crash, and then the report should be made public. But if you go by the history of Kenya, these reports are normally not made public. They are done, and then they go pale kwa State House, rais anaekewa anaisoma, and then it's never released to the public. So maybe it's always to make sure that there is no tension in the country, to dissolve that tension. Or maybe we can say it's because the people, some people are always guilty, or maybe it's a state planned occurrence. So I don't know, but I'm just saying that those are some of the reasons why these reports are never made public. So for this case, ladies and gentlemen, this report might not be made public. Why? And the NTV has said there, because of probably to avoid tension from being experienced in the country. But if the report is not made public again, there is another perception that will continue developing. And the same perception that developed when CDF crashed, it will be confirmed by the fact that that report might not be unveiled to the public. But I know that William Ruto will unveil this report. What we don't know is whether he will unveil the details of that report, but he will unveil the report and probably summarize the report, because I expect the report to be like a booklet, huge booklet with so many pages narrating the occurrence and everything. So if that report is given to William Ruto, most likely he will not read the whole book, but he might summarize and say that because of the report and everything, maybe this crash was as a result of A, B, C, D. Probably he will say something that will not please the people, but that will be the report which shall have been unveiled by the head of state, ladies and gentlemen. So in your own understanding, and because you also understand the history of Kenya, do you think it will be important for the report to be made public, or this report should be used by the top, by the government, so that the government can in turn, find better ways of making sure that does not occur in future? So what do you think is going to happen, or what should happen? Should the report be made public, or do you think William Ruto will make it public? Personally, going by the way I see William Ruto, the president, I think he's going to make the report public. But what I can't confirm is whether he's going to read all the details there, but the report, he will make it public, because he wants this matter to be settled. Because of course, from the previous remarks from Sudi and him, one would easily think that maybe it's like what happened to Musando. I personally believe Ruto will make that report public. But what do you think regarding this latest development? Because going by the NTV Kenya's X handle, the military has interviewed some of those people who previously used the chopper, the survivors, and the witness. The survivor is the one who has credible information regarding what happened, and personally, I think he's a person who can narrate, because he was up there. He had and he got first-hand information about what happened up there. So personally, I think yeye ndio yule ambaye anaweza elezea ile tukio vizuri, ama witnesses wa site ni watu ambao wanasema tuliona ikianguka, tukitumia ilikuwa sawa. You see, a previous pilot who flew that chopper will say ilikuwa sawa, a previous pilot. But a pilot ambaye alitumia na amecrash, maybe angetuambia kwamba kulikuwa na changamoto fulani, lakini wale wengine swali land vizuri watasema ilikuwa sawa. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to raise my case. What do you think about this latest development about the military's move to investigate people? Mind you, there's a time I shared a video about what Miguna told William Ruto about that formation of that inquiry, and he wanted this Chief Justice to be Maraga, the former Chief Justice William Tunga or Maraga to be also in them. He wanted Tonje to be part and parcel of that probe team. But I don't know whether those things, those proposals were factored in. I am not aware. I've not checked, but I don't think those proposals were factored in, because this report has been released by the military. So, ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. So until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.